Awesome. Fantastic.
Good.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my sandwich aside.
No, eat your sandwich. I'm gonna post the link. Alright. Where are we at?
Corbett's here.
Yay.
Hey.
Yay.
Hi.
Okay. And there. There we go. Hi, Attica. Hi, Tasha. Alright. So now I'm going to send and well, I guess I could give it like 2 or 3 minutes so that people can see this. Can't stay long because it's late as hell in the UK, but just want to say hi. Hi, Anna Young. Hi. So we have conned Lori and Casey into attempting to sort of phone in. Is it phone if you're using your cell phone? Probably. To fake radio from
Using a phone.
francecon / dadritocon / darklightcon / shit that's happening in France. Sarah.
We've
And,
never streamed when it's been light out in our time zones.
It's weird. It feels wrong.
There's light out? Oh, I guess I haven't left in a while.
Yeah, you never see that. Okay. Does anybody know anything about DarklightCon?
I've only been.
It's in France, called that one.
Yeah. What I've learned has all been from Twitter feeds. It looks like Bizarro World Creation Con, really. That's what I've learned.
From 8 years ago.
Oh my god, that's it. It's like 2008. It sounds like we're talking shit. But it is like 2009 Creation Con. Not in a bad way.
Yeah, between the size and the programming.
Yeah.
Just like with the speed dating style banquet and
it has a magic show. Selfie rally too.
Yeah, selfie rally and magic show. I was like, that's something that an alternate universe I feel like it would have. Like
I really, really want to hear how a bunch of people in a room with them for the sole purpose of taking selfies went. That just feels like a setup for an awkward experience. But I mean, like, I hope it was good.
Just same.
Interested.
Same. I had.
Well, what?
The price.
I feel like with them, it would be different because they're built to be sociable with people, and with the selfie rallies, they made it sound like you don't speak to them. It's just an awkward selfie, and you move on with your life. But I don't feel like they personally would allow it.
Well, the way that Lori presented it was, she said it was more that most of the attendees didn't speak English, and all of the guests do. Oh. Pretty much just that. Like, so selfie thing is totally new. I'm so confused. Okay, Sarah. Let me send this link to Lori and Casey before they pass out. But I always get it, like, I know that there's a time difference and I always do it backwards. So I sent a message to Matt like, what's this selfie rally thing like? And he's like, what? It's like, this selfie rally. He's like, what? And I shared Lori's tweet. He's like, first I've heard of it. Okay, I'll let you know. So I'm excited to hear all that.
So at some point, they're just gonna, like, you know, go to the green room and be like, okay, it's time for you to go to the selfie room now, and they're gonna be like,
herd them in there and close the door.
Like, that sounds like a nightmare.
That sounds like a Game of Thrones Red Wedding kind of thing. Close the doors, Reigns of Castamere starts playing. Get your phones out.
Fuck.
Creation sends its regards.
It's messed up. It's real messed up.
Anyway.
Room. It all comes back to that.
Okay. Who hosts the magic show? I wonder. I don't know, Paige.
Like, I wonder if does it have anything to do with the guests? Is it just a side thing for
Side magic show, like a back alley magic show.
No, I get
This
it.
is
Like,
another thing that I imagine that also the guests don't know about. It's just gonna happen.
It's that scene in Con when they tell them about the cabaret, and it's congratulations on your contractually obligated participation.
Hannah says that sounds like something out of Kings of Con season 2. Yeah, it does.
Yep.
I just like imagined like you're shuffled into an event and you don't. I'm just gonna keep making it more ridiculous in my head canon. I don't care how acceptable it is. Like you shuffled into this new event and your handlers are all French and you're trying to be but you're not, and you just get closed in. Nobody speaks and you start taking pictures. Hi, Casey.
Hi.
Hey,
Hi,
and
Lori.
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 Yay.
Hi, Scott.
What time is it over there?
12:30. Is it half 12? 20 to 1.
Okay. Jeez. Thank you for staying up for us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pretend.
Well, the concert ran late anyway, as it always does.
Yeah.
Tell us all the things. What the fuck is
Yes.
FranceCon about?
I don't even know what francecon is about because everything is in French. I'm not even joking. There's a translator for English people who hardly translates anything. She like told us that we weren't allowed to record and no flash photography, and that was about the most I got out of it.
So the important things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different.
How I've been enjoying your updates, Lori, from the vendors from like the
Yes.
vendors area. Like
Yeah.
sad and you're like 40 feet away, but so sad.
I could hear Rob getting like high pitched, like getting more excited, and I was like, ah, Rob's there.
Just like sneak over to towards the door.
No, they're pretty strict.
Yeah, they're very strict here.
So they weren't letting people out of the vendor's room without showing a pass.
Yeah, like I went to leave to go up to my room and like they asked to see my pass and she looked at it.
To get out.
Like,
What?
you can't
To go to your
you
hotel
don't
room?
have a hotel now.
To leave, you have
I
to.
just want to go to my room. Can I not leave?
You can... Oh my god.
No, you're like
Some Game of
barricaded
Thrones.
in case, just in case you decide to go up to the photo-op rooms. But people live in that hotel. Like, you're stuck.
Are you being held prisoner? Do you need...
Yes.
Blink
Yeah. Do you? Is this a call for help? Is what we're asking.
Then,
She closes her eyes. It just says "help me" on her eyelids.
No, yeah, it's.
I mean, they're lovely and friendly, but yeah, it's very strict.
They seem to have a lot of money and not much, like, don't really know what to do with it.
Yeah, like they have like their staff are like all wearing little black vests with staff over it. Like their graphics is very well done and everything, but the schedule is just there's 2 panels today and the rest is all like quizzes and everything else.
And
it's
the
all-
magic show. Yeah,
What was
Yeah,
the
they
magic
actually
show
get-
like?
I didn't see it because it was supposed to start at 5:30 and 6 o'clock it still hadn't started and we had to go get on the bus. So I was like, I can't stick around for this. And I asked a volunteer and she said, oh, I think he's coming tomorrow. I don't think he can come today.
The
I was like,
magician?
Okay. Yeah.
He magically disappeared.
But then I asked someone else in the VIP class and apparently, yeah, there was a magic show at some point.
Maybe he didn't bring his pass.
Maybe. They wouldn't let him in.
He's still locked down there.
I mean,
He's a
the
magician. Can't they get through stuff?
You'd think.
You're
I
thinking
mean, for the
wizard
concert, they
stuff.
took your ticket, and then they barricaded the door so you couldn't leave after once the concert started.
Yeah.
They barricaded the door.
Oh my god.
The
Game
doors,
of Thrones.
they have electric locking doors, so you just can't get out.
No one's gonna leave FranceCon.
Are you sure this is a hotel?
I don't know.
Are you in a dungeon?
Detention center? I don't know.
But yeah, because like I wanted to get a drink of water and I said, can I like leave without my ticket? And they're like, yeah. And then I went to go at the doors and like they were locked. I was like, I can't actually leave.
That's agonizing.
But yeah, you can leave if you're determined enough.
If you really want it.
You can go.
It's a tunnel.
It's you versus electrified door. How thirsty are you? Lori, can you explain to us how a selfie rally was explained to you?
So basically, they take a lot of selfies. Yeah. There was 2 different selfie rallies. So there was one with the guests, and there was one without the guests.
Was there one with the magician?
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
How does that work? Do you have to have permission to take selfies of yourself just without anyone there?
Show your badge.
Basically, it's like there was just people running around the vendor's room taking selfies, and that was the rally.
Huh.
What?
Um,
Is it
yeah.
like a?
I didn't pay for it though, right?
Was there a winner?
The one with the guest, yeah.
$250.
Is it like Pokemon? Do you win if you get them all?
Maybe there's a prize.
Probably. The one that was €250. What did Jessica say again? She said. What did she say? I'm tired.
It's been a long day.
Yeah. She said that the lady in the desk said that it was you that said that mostly it's for selfies. You can talk to them, but French people love to take selfies, so that's all they do. And then so they don't talk to them. They just kind of shove a camera in their face and then move on.
But then they have the aperitif, which was like €100 and something, where it's just basically like a little mini meet and greet where all the guests are going to be standing around and you can talk to them.
Yeah.
And you get a glass of champagne at the end.
At the
And
end,
it was 100.
180.
Yeah, at the end. It was like €180.
Yeah.
Wow.
In case you're drunk when you're talking to the guests, it's like, no, we'll give it to you at the end.
Oh my god.
A glass of champagne is gonna wreck you.
French champagne is really hardcore.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
99 proof champagne.
typically just the fumes are about €60 on their own.
The photo ops were quite good. They were quite relaxed.
Mhm.
You could do pretty much like you could take your time.
Huh.
Photographer,
I didn't even look at the photographer.
kind of good. He doesn't check the photos after he takes them.
Mm.
Oh, that
So
sucks.
my photo turned out terrible, and I paid
Oh.
like €135 for it.
And they're so small.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're really tiny. They're like this size.
Huh.
They're not big photos.
Yeah,
Weird.
about half the size of the usual ones you'd get.
Yeah. They weren't quite strict with what you could get signed. You could pretty much sign anything if the actor would allow you. And yeah, they didn't really stop you from talking for like ages with the actors. Like Rob spoke for 10 minutes or something, and they looked a little bit pissed, but they didn't say anything. Rob had the biggest line because he just would not stop talking. Yeah.
Oh.
And I think he's the last person to leave. Like, even Rich was about to leave before him.
Yeah. And yeah, they didn't really wait around. So the autographs were supposed to be from 5:15 until 7. So we were going to go up about 6-ish. And by the time we got there, Matt was almost gone. Mark Shepherd was gone. Mark Pellegrino was on his way out. So I wasn't getting any of the Mark's autographs anyways. But I was going for Matt, and I had to get his autograph in the corridor because he was like leaving. But yeah, so they were quick to finish.
But you got it anyway, at least.
Yeah, I got it. It's quite
How-
small.
I didn't know. Never mind. How was the concert?
Yeah, how was
It
concert?
great. It was so good. I wish we could have recorded it.
Mhm.
Rob was doing his little dances and carry on my wayward son and everything. I was like, oh, Rob.
Yeah, the guitar cut out quite a lot. Quite a lot.
Rob kind of like didn't know what he was doing some of the time.
Yeah.
Had to restart a couple of times.
Oh.
Yeah. So he sang She Waits pretty much with just Mark on the
Cajon?
cajon or whatever the fuck you call it. That thing. Yeah, so he didn't actually play his guitar with that because it wasn't working and he couldn't figure out how to play it.
He kept having he'd get a couple of lines in and then stop and like start again. And it's like, Rob, what are you doing?
That's odd. It looked like a pretty smaller room, like in a good way, I think. But
Yeah, it's like spacious enough, but there's not really that many seats or anything. in it.
No, there was a row of like maybe two rows standing.
oh, did they
In the
run out
back
of
of-
seating? You said.
Yeah, they didn't have enough seats for everyone. They had like I say, like 2 rows standing.
Oh.
But I don't know. Everyone seems to be very easily pleased in Paris.
Yeah.
They do. They really do. Like, they pay like 2,000 euros for a VIP pass, and there's like 2 panels a day. And that was like at least because they auctioned off the passes. So there was 4 VIP passes, and they auctioned them off. And I know that somebody definitely paid 2,000 euros for that.
Gosh.
Yeah.
I think that's the VIP pass. You get to have like dinner with them and everything else.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
It's like
Does,
you get your meal provided for you.
There's so much.
I had so many comments this morning, and it's like gone.
This is the end of a really long day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. Getting a message. Oh, what was the thing about Rob ending up at the Olsen twins' house?
What?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, like he was telling a
Um,
story during the concert where he was hanging out with some Hollywood
was-
douchebags.
The All I Need story.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Behind that.
I was like, Rob, you're busy. What? You don't have time for this.
For either Olsen.
It's a busy month.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's like, you guys have questions?
wait, did we determine if the selfie rallies and the magic show already happened or didn't happen?
The selfie thing happened.
The
I
magic
haven't
show
seen any selfies.
No.
apparently
Neither have I.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah, I
even-
haven't seen any selfies. And I'm a little upset about it.
Are they
they-
Facebook people?
Are they using
I-
a different hashtag or something?
Other
I've not
than
seen
Dad
one-
RitoCon?
I mean, some people are using hashtag darklight, but is there?
DLC.
Dark Con.
I've not seen one tweet from a French person.
Oh,
On my
I've
timeline.
actually seen.
Oh yeah, we're seeing them.
I've seen like three different people tweeting, but that's it.
So like hashtag DLC Paris. Those will bring up results.
Have you
No,
seen
there's
any
no like
selfies?
set hashtag.
I haven't seen any selfies, but would you necessarily like tag your selfie with the con name?
I don't know. I did notice that
Yeah.
the one video that the con account posted, suddenly was like a whole host of hashtags. Like to include God and God in French and SPN family and lights and like
It's like mon Dieu.
covering all the bases for that one video. I mean, do they want to be? I don't know if they strictly like have an interest in like. You can't tell if they're trying to get people to look or not, but that would be interesting if you guys found out. Like, where are people talking about this? If they are,
Yeah.
or is
and
it really
there's a
just so
group.
small, so sporadically?
There's a Facebook group.
Oh,
Yeah. Darklight Con something.
you gotta learn how to use Facebook.
Is it a heavily is the heavy majority of the attendee count French speaking? Like, are they mostly
Yes.
French speaking?
Very French speaking.
I'd say 90%.
99%.
At least. At least. So like at the vendor's table today, every person that came up spoke like maybe a couple of words in English. And
I should
then
have gone to this con so I could infiltrate and tell you all what's happening.
yeah. I know I needed a French person there or somebody that spoke fluent French.
Just put
And even the
put
guests are
pineapple
speaking
on the
French.
phone.
Just bring pineapple.
On speaker. Yeah, the reason I ask is because I did go into one of the hashtags and there's like the round table meet and greet kind of thing that they did. It's a picture of Rob and he looks like he's explaining a very difficult math question.
Please send that link so I can post it in the chat.
They were speaking French. It's not going to do anything. It's just French.
It baffles me to like I'm trying to like imagine what it would be like to go to a con and pay so much money, but like all of the people there like specifically do not speak my language. Like that seems it must be very different. Wow, Scout, you're not kidding.
See, it looks like he's explaining like like rocket surgery.
Yeah.
He made something up. I know he's trying to explain it.
Wow, they're having a moment.
They have I feel like they're just like, what is he saying?
That woman next to you, absolutely. Like one does not care. And the
she
other
phoned
so
it in a long time ago.
Yeah, she was super done. Knows what's in her glass is water. And hates it.
Or it's vodka.
Or it's straight vodka. So what do you guys think? Casey and Lori would recommend, would not recommend?
Would not recommend.
Cool.
Based on this, like, just this day, like.
There's like the people like
Oh shit. Yeah.
The organizers are like there. So we're just gonna.
Oh, you guys gotta go? Are you being
No,
shaken down for your passes?
They probably would if we were actually like we're away from where the convention technically is.
They were quite good with the fact that like I don't have a pass.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just like a named person on Simone's vendor's contract, but I could still buy the meet and greet. I could still buy the photos, the autographs.
That's cool.
I could only the only thing I couldn't do was get into the panel rooms. So that was good. I took advantage of that.
Get it, Lori. You got on a plane all by yourself for this shit. You should.
I know.
So proud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like from what I can see from the prices, it feels a little inflated for what seems to be pretty small. I mean, it looks pretty small.
Yeah.
I'd say there's maybe 300 people.
Yeah,
If that.
Wow.
Like if I'd have known how like little there was gonna be for me to actually do here, I probably wouldn't have come. Because it's pretty much, and if I buy photo ops and autographs, which are really expensive.
What are their autograph prices like?
Autographs
25.
25. That's not too bad, but then like you get the trio ops, like it's 135 and all. It just seems expensive after paying a lot of money for the ticket and like
Totally.
hardly do anything. I mean, like I suppose it is reasonable, like when you compare it to creation, like it's probably about the same. But yeah, basically 2 panels today and everything else was stuff like quizzes and cosplay and all, but it was all in French. Like the MC announced everything in French, and I was like, no idea what's going on here, so I'm just gonna walk out.
It's weird since it was advertised in English as well.
Yeah, like they had a translator at the opening ceremony. Like she asked, "Is there any only English speakers here?" And she translated a bit in English when it was clear that there was English only speakers, but they didn't really seem to keep up with that.
It's weird since the guests themselves only speak English.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. You'd think they would, considering the fact that people they're paying to have there have no clue what's going on.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Rich kind of
Oh, they'll
speaks
translate
some
to
French. That's what you got.
Yeah, they'll translate all English to French. Like, there's a translator during the panels who like will repeat everything the guests say back in French, but translating the French into English, not so much.
Well, I will say we've certainly appreciated y'all's updates, because otherwise we'd
Yes.
just have like no clue anything was happening. Just,
I'll probably have a lot more updates after the con.
Yeah,
that makes more
you'll
sense.
actually
Just-
remember things.
Just yeah, for reasons. That's all.
Oh yeah,
Fair
once
enough.
it comes, it's like you can be a bit more
Yeah.
scathing.
Yeah, we don't want you to like.
get kicked out.
Yes, hold on. All right, I don't want you guys to like pass out from sleep deprivation tomorrow. So, any alibi questions? Anything? Anybody? Ada? Nope.
Nope.
Hold on one sec. Cool. Yep. All right. All right. Get the fuck out of here. We love you guys. Thank you so much.
Yes, go to sleep.
See ya.
Yes.
Night.
Be ready for your day tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
I did it. I pushed the button at the right time.
Aw.
Sarah is maybe gonna come on and talk to us, but she's nervous. I
Oh.
think Sarah might primarily be a French speaker, but clearly, obviously speaks quite good English.
Sarah, je peux traduire si tu
maybe
veux
work out
parler en
your
français.
what's it? Yes.
Sarah, je peux traduire si tu veux parler en français.
Oh my god, that was fancy as shit.
Talk dirty to me, pineapple.
I just told her I could translate for her if she wants to speak in French.
Sounded
Sure.
good though.
Kind of great. Let's make Pineapple really uncomfortable to speak. Okay. So I sent the link to Sarah. She may not, but we're friendly. I think we're welcoming people.
That's
Like we're
generous.
also assholes, but like we're friendly too.
Nice assholes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, a new person. Yay.
Salut.
Yay.
Hello.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi.
Thank you for taking a leap of faith here and joining us, because I know you were describing some things that would be a lot to type. What do you got? You said some friends had messaged you. They're upset. Hey, Sarah. Nope, might have lost her.
Hello. Sorry, I have bad Wi-Fi.
Oh, my bad. You were gonna go to the con, right?
Yes. Yes.
And had to
Okay.
cancel.
Yeah, because I had some personal problem, and yeah, I took the not the first pass, but the second one. Oh my God, I'm sorry, I'm really nervous. It's like I'm not used to speak English.
I think
So,
you're doing
I'm
a great job. If you
Yeah,
wanna
doing
speak
great.
French, obviously Pineapple like.
Je
Do
peux
you
traduire
wanna?
si tu veux parler en français.
Ah, mais les autres, ils ne vont pas comprendre. I can
Tu peux t'essayer en anglais, puis
I'm really sorry about my Wi-Fi, really. But yeah, I was about to go at the con, but I wasn't able at the end. But some of my friends are here, and it's like a real mess. I mean, in France, we don't have all this stuff about the show or the actors. Because it's like we're not really used to this It's like the famous people have to stay with the famous people, and the fan has to stay with the fan. It's like really weird. But and I guess we don't do well. People don't. They don't make a lot of convention, because I remember it was years ago a Vampire Diary convention. Like they are really big trouble, and like
Always these fucking Vampire Diaries people.
all the
The name of
time.
that name of that show has never sounded classier.
It's a real problem. But I don't know if you have some question about why it's like this, why it's the selfie thing. I mean, I'm French, but I don't get it, the selfie thing. I mean, French people take a lot of picture, but paying this
is everyone
much money
else.
for, yeah, but I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's just buy a photo with the guest. I mean, it's weird. Like when my friend messaged me this, I was like, what? And it's really expensive just for having a chance to have a selfie. I mean, it's
On
really,
your own phone.
yeah, it's just so weird. I mean, you don't have this. I think you don't have this in America or other country. I mean,
The selfie rally thing?
yeah.
No.
No.
Because it sounds like, in practice, it actually sounds more like a fine. Like, you took your selfie and you've been fined 250 euros. Because that makes more sense. You're using your
Yeah.
own phone, so you don't get anything, you know?
Yeah, but I just don't really understand. Like the concerts, like you have. I mean, it's a concert. Like you want to sing or dance, and they're just sitting on chair. I mean, it's weird, but I mean this. The people who making the convention, like I had some information of it. I would just try to.
A person in the chat has a question. Or do you want to, Pineapple, you want to?
Did you want to say it in French if you have trouble, and I can help you work out what you're trying to say?
Sorry, what?
You could just, Pineapple, why don't you just do that exchange in French?
Est-ce que tu veux
Oh, okay.
Est-ce que tu veux me le dire en français puis je peux le traduire?
C'est comme tu veux.
Si c'est plus facile pour que tu t'expliques.
Enfin, pour moi, c'est plus simple d'écrire anglais, mais c'est vrai qu'avec mon accent, c'est... Mais c'est vraiment, si vraiment j'y arrive pas, je te demanderai ton aide, c'est gentil.
So cool, I don't know what's happening, it's great.
Continue en anglais, si tu veux.
I don't know if you told me someone had a question.
Oh, yeah. Does anyone you know who went to this con, do you know anyone that went to, like, PerCon in Germany? Like, is there a crossover there?
Like, I have a friend in my Twitter, but we didn't really talk about. I think it's Purgatory.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I don't really know about
Not the same
German.
people.
But I think it's a German convention is like bigger than French convention, because, like I say, in France we don't do this type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's new for us. Like, I think the last one was in 2012. Sorry, I need help with numbers.
2012?
Yeah, 2012. So.
Is this a company that you're familiar with? Like, when you say we, do you mean like France, French supernatural film, like this company, like?
I mean both, but what I'm seeing on Twitter and all my friends, it's like they're all disappointed. Like, it's because we are used to see the convention in other countries, and it's like, wow, I mean, the karaoke thing, we don't have this, or the concert is like, okay, we want that too, but I think the people making the convention are too scared for this.
In what
So,
way do you
yeah. Me?
think? Yeah, could you explain more? Like scared, like maybe they won't sell tickets or
Like, yeah, I think just because first, I mean, Supernatural in France, it's like Jensen and Misha Collins and all the superstar, and I think it's like when you are a real fan, you know that the people who are making the show are Richard or Robert and all the other. So that's why I think
I got you.
they and yeah, I think it's sad because if you're a real fan, I mean you're going for all the character. It's just my impression.
I know what you mean. There's I've heard gosh, I'm trying to remember where the fuck I even had to have this conversation with somebody else where it was talking about ticket sales for something, and there was something trying to get off the ground that didn't get there, and it was because they feel strongly that the show is J2M, and if you don't have that, then fuck it, which is clearly not true. There's a huge fan base for these other guys, but I mean, you see, like, I don't know, the Russian fan base seems very, very invested in either Jared or Misha. They have not really seen much enthusiasm from much else. Like the Chinese fan base is really fucking loves Wincest and Destiel. Like there's a massive Chinese fan base, and I learned this when in early 2015 I first joined Twitter. I transcribed a Misha panel and a J2 panel, and I got like Chinese fan groups, like different ones even, coming asking me if they could translate my transcriptions into Chinese to distribute in their sub clubs, which is their subtitling clubs, like different, like opposing, like Destiel ones and Wincest ones. It was insane.
Oh my god.
But they didn't really have much interest in the rest of the crowd there. But yeah,
But I think about the question. I mean, it's in France. It's like Destiel thing.
mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure about. I tried to ask my friend because during the Rob and Rich panel, some of my friends had some picture with Mark, I think, and I didn't add all the question about what people are going to ask and stuff. So I don't really know. I just saw some video about Instagram, like what's your favorite French words and stuff. So I don't know about the question. I don't think they had like some shape question. I think no the. So yeah, it's just.
So are people like just posting to their personal social media accounts and not like tagging or?
It's yeah. I think they just don't do this because like we just really... care about your image, and it's I'm on a lot of group of people and they just share it with other people. But if you Twitter is like an important one, they're going to post it online, but it's not something we're doing here. Like we want to keep it for us because we see that the other are going to use a picture and stuff, and sometimes we just don't. I mean, I use we, but I talk for the other. We just don't want people use an image, or maybe they're going to post it after the con. I don't know, but I think after what I saw, it is. But
just different attitudes about it.
You're just collectively more private people.
Perhaps classier. Meanwhile, like, going to cons and taking pictures of the garbage cans, pictures of the pattern on the carpet. Like, guys, look,
Yeah, we'll share anything.
everything. Always
But
was-
FrenchCon is like really, really different from American one. It's like I follow, I try to follow every American one, and
It's a
it's just
lot.
like I think that, you know, French people try to copy American people. It's always like this. But yeah, it's just like a magic show, really. I don't know. I don't know why.
It did throw me a little bit. But it is wild that like I feel less bad because I wasn't talking shit at all, but I think it was Corbett pointed out like this is early creation. It's literally exactly what they did, minus the magic show.
I mean, this I think it's organization
Mm-hmm.
do a lot of convention. Like last one was Harry Potter one,
Hmm.
I think.
Oh.
Yes, if I remember. And yeah, it was pretty good. Like people were
That's cool.
happy and stuff. But I think this one is going to be really, really bad. Like, oh, I mean, it's true. After all the people told me, like, I mean, tonight was really nice. Like, they all enjoyed it, but the activities and stuff, like the cosplay, was meh. It was weird. Like, I mean, it's really expensive for just small activities.
It does seem really expensive, particularly like when you look at their Twitter account, the cons account, and it's right in their icon. It's like PeopleCon, meet the stars.
Yeah,
It's right there.
It's just really weird. But it just, I think
I wonder why
they
it's so
try to
expensive.
be. I mean, just to. I don't really know the price for American convention, but I think
Well, the thing is, this is like kind of close, which is confusing.
Yeah, it's really close, but the other one has been going on for so long, they can inflate their prices. But with the French one, they were like right out the gate.
Right off the bat, yeah.
Well,
yeah, I mean,
Are-
the cheaper one is like 59 euros. I mean, and just for the it's a cheaper one, like cheaper one.
but it is Paris and not Phoenix, so there might be some overhead there.
It's not in Paris. I mean,
Oh no,
convention. No,
are
it's
you in
not
the
Paris.
Bellevue of France?
Yeah, I mean, I checked the place, and you have Paris, and it's like the city close to Paris, but it's not in Paris. It's like it's totally not Paris.
Nobody would have told us that.
So yeah, just I'm sure the actors are like disappointed because if I remember, the last Supernatural convention was in Disneyland. So, I mean, Disneyland is something, but right now, no, they're not in Paris. It's like, meh.
We probably had to fly to Paris, and then they were taken to the other place.
I mean, that's the same case. That's the same as every time.
Yeah.
I think
But I see.
generally they're like usually not disappointed. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I think that there's a lot of PC answers that they give to things, but I don't think we're happy when people want to see us is one of them. Like, I think they just like it. People are here. Best con.
But I saw the hotel, and it's a fancy one. Like, it's okay. I mean, for the price, it's really okay. But
So, have you been to another con? Or not another, because you didn't get this. You know what I mean?
I want to. I plan to go in America, but it's expensive. So I just save money, and I want to go in PerCon. I think the next one it's in Germany.
Mm-hmm.
but I'm working this time, so and after that it's way too far away. So yeah, I'm still waiting for.
I'll get there. It's gonna happen. I mean,
But
they have freaking 4.5 cons this month. Like,
Yeah, that's
I don't think they're gonna be
insane.
running out anytime soon.
But I don't want my first time in Paris. It's like not really. I'm disappointed and I'm not even here. It's so weird.
What con have you seen that you want to go to?
Hard question. I like Seattle. Seattle one was good.
Mhm.
Oh, I don't remember the name of this. I don't want to. No, Seattle is my first one because one of my French friend is, well, it was her first con this year, so she took a lot of picture and stuff, and I was like, oh, I want to go to this. And they're different type of con. Like if the city is different, if the con is going to be different or such. I don't know. If my question is.
I mean, the format is still the same. It's just really the vibe is different, you know? Like, at least I think so.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't know that it would
Like if
make
they
or
go
break somebody's experience, but
like a Texas one, they'll
the
act
South is
more
basically
like cowboys, you know?
basically the South is different.
The further south you go, the weirder they act. And you want to go to one that's like almost it's as far north in America as you could really get. So.
Or Canada is good. Maybe
Canada's good, yeah. Canada's great.
They're changing up all the cities next year.
But I saw that the one in Toronto is going to be canceled. It's sad. It's
Well,
sad.
they're just moving to different cities, you know. To be honest, I think they're confusing their dwindling sales with falling popularity in that city, or they're looking for something cheaper. So they're either going to try to mine a new population or just spend less. Ultimately, still a bad choice, but
Montreal Con is closer to me, so I'm happy.
yeah.
Nashville one look good too because Rich is on fire every time. So yeah, it's
I think I have one more question. I don't remember what the fuck it was. Shit.
I'm happy that Rich is getting a lot of mileage out of that Learn French Quickly pocketbook.
I saw a video about the meeting room and it was speaking French. His French is clumsy because French is really difficult, I have to admit. And it's pretty good. I'm like, okay, Rich.
I think
I want to see a video.
Yeah. I think he knew a little bit of French before this. Because I've seen random clips of him speaking little bits of French, and I'm like, oh, he knows what he's saying.
In Open Water too, he's singing in French.
Oh.
And
I've seen that one.
yeah, I mean, like in Supernatural, when he's playing Gabriel, he's like, "Bonjour, mon amour," and it's like, ah.
Oh, now I want to watch those episodes in French.
Oh my god, no, please don't. I'm just like, I love the real voice, and the French one is like, no, it don't suit Rich at all.
Just the way that Gabriel talks with all the pet names, I wonder how they translated.
It's
Please
really
report back.
But it's a real problem for us to translate in French because you have some joke that you can only do in English, and it's like when you watch it. I watch all the episodes in English, and I try to watch them in French, and I'm like, but it's not that. And I'm like, I'm really I'm
Or
so
they try
upset.
or they try to fit like a different joke into it, but it doesn't make sense. They
Yeah,
try
it's just I'm like, no, please don't.
puns
I mean,
don't translate real well.
I mean, do you remember the scene in Changing Channel when Gabriel is showing himself to the guys, and it's like a really intense moment. It's like you have the feels, and you're like, the feels are here, and it's French. It's just no. It's awful, like really awful, and I'm like, this scene is just ruined because the French people are like, just it's just awful. I'm like so frustrated.
I think their French voices are all more high pitched too, right? I've seen little bits.
I think I had a video about the French voice of Rich. Where it is? No, I deleted it because it was like the.
Because I've seen like Jared, Jensen, Misha, like Sam, Jude, and Cass French dubbed version, and they were all like so much more high pitched than the way that they actually speak.
I cannot imagine this. It's horrifying to me.
It's like
my
watching
favorite.
a weird, bizarre world.
I'm totally sick when I just turn on the TV and like see Supernatural in French. I'm like, ew, no, please don't, because in English, Misha's voice is like really deep, and it's like what's making Castiel, and in French it's like, no, it's just so different.
Yeah, it doesn't fit.
Yeah, it's really the same. Rob one is okay, but the episode with, because we are still in season 10 in French. Like just saying season 10.
It doesn't end well.
But we don't have the scene with Chuck and Metaton. I think it's, yeah, we don't have this in front. French Sunday. Yeah, it's like, if you want to watch a show, I mean, if you're a fan, you're watching it on internet, like with French sub, and if you are not a fan, you just wait that the people put it on television, and it's taking really, really long.
Oh, okay. I thought
Like,
you meant
They haven't got there yet. Yeah.
I thought you meant they took the scene out, and I was like, why? But you just mean they haven't gotten. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm a bit afraid because, like, if they're fucked up the Gabriel scene, what's the scene with Chuck and Metaton is going to look like? I mean, when Metaton is talking to Chuck, it's like talking about the angel. It's like it's really sad, and I'm just so afraid they're going to just ruin it.
Fuck it up.
It's gonna make it so awkward.
I don't want to watch it. I'm like so scared.
Oh no. That's been another dimension. So, do you think that the reason that is it the promoters that view Supernatural differently, or is it the French fandom that does? Like, because obviously internet, like anybody can find the same content, but
if I remember, because when Supernatural starts, it was 2007, and I mean, it was in France. It was like a really, really good show, and they just stopped about like season 4 or 5. If I don't really remember the season, but it just stopped to put it on the main channel on French television. So people just drop it, and I think it's why they just stop, I guess. It's because, I mean, if you don't watch it if the show is not on the main channel, it's not a lot of people are going to watch it. So it's a problem. It's in France,
Yeah.
and you don't promote it. I mean, sure, I'm not like, if it's not on main channel, like it's your show is not going to work on France. That's the
Mhm.
problem. So they stopped in season 5 after season 4 or 5. I don't remember. So it's like, wow, if you're a fan, if you like the show, just watch it on the internet. Uh, it's a problem. So most and the promotion of the convention, it was like I didn't knew about. I'm a fan of Supernatural, but I didn't knew about the convention like um, 3 months ago before the convention.
Okay.
It was like, okay, I'm a fan and their convention, and I'm not informed about it. So what is wrong? So yeah, it's a problem. It was a problem, and it's really expensive. So I think that's why the convention. I don't think they're going to make another one.
Mm.
So yeah. But I don't know how the actors. I don't know if they're enjoying it or not. It looked like. I mean, they look okay. I mean, I don't know. Rich didn't tweet about it. They didn't
Yeah,
tweet.
I
So.
noticed nobody really has.
It's been like
Um
5 days. Didn't tweet. Oh my god, I'm a stalker.
Yeah, I noticed it, which is really, really quiet.
I'm not a stalker, buddy. This is I mean if you are, then I guess that makes us parole officers. Like
Yeah, I mean,
No, I mean I'm a small stalker. I mean like if you didn't tweet 2 days ago, I'm
You're in
going
good
to be worried. But I'm not going to be like, oh, what's his address and name of? No, I'm not saying.
you know
it's
though,
like
I
third
wonder if
degree
it's like
stalking.
I wonder if it's like that because like Matt's been retweeting a lot of stuff, but I noticed that for other things, they're actually just contractually obligated to, rather than they're choosing to do it. Like for a lot of the for the shows that they'll be on, there's like a certain agreement that you're going to promote it, or like for the creation stand stuff, it's like people support each other and say, okay, you're going to tweet about it this day, you're going to tweet about it this day. Like it's an organized, conscious effort, like for promotional purposes, rather than like love that I'm here, you know.
Yeah.
So maybe they just don't require that.
Yeah. Rich made the shirtless promotion, and I think Claire made too. But yeah, it's no information. Like if it's a real problem, they didn't promote it. I don't know if.
Yeah, I haven't seen shit about it except for Rich taking his shirt off.
Yeah,
I don't know.
didn't.
I don't know why he did this. But
Nobody does.
I didn't know. I didn't know either Marks were going to be there. I didn't know that Matt was going to be there. I actually didn't know Rob was going to be at this convention. I only knew Rich.
I wasn't paying attention about what he was saying, to be honest. I was like, oh god, what a beautiful landscape.
Vancouver is really pretty. Yeah. But I wonder, like, did they just advertise somewhere else and we just don't see it? Like, because creations like that too. It's like y'all just fucking burn money and trying to like cut off video and stuff, even though they allow it now. Like, are you advertising? So, do you think you're advertising somewhere? Like, who are
Not
you
at all.
speaking to?
All I can think is that maybe they targeted it specifically towards French audiences, and were like, "Yeah, just we'll take care of it, guys."
Yeah, I think it's sad. I mean, I think they use the fans to promote it, but like I said, it was. I mean, I wasn't aware. Like,
How did you find out about the con?
because I think I was looking for some convention in Europe, and you have a website about all the convention in Europe, and I saw Paris, and I was like, okay, it's my country, and I'm not aware that the
Yeah.
convention is
Yeah.
going to be. And I was like, okay, it's a problem. But yeah, I think they need to work off the information because it's really bad. Like really. I'm just sending you the video about Rich speaking French on Twitter.
Mm.
It's
Mhm.
it's really good. I mean, it's
I
clumsy.
wonder. You'd mentioned that people aren't tending to share their photos, and maybe it's because they're more reserved about them getting passed around and stuff. It's not a criticism when I say I wonder if they're just sharing on social media for them as a company, just that's just not what if their audience is people in France, specifically French,
I'm not
maybe
sure.
maybe that's not the jam.
I'm not first they didn't. I asked my friend to Periscope the Robin Rich panel, and it's really strict about no picture and stuff.
I don't get that at all.
I mean, it's yeah, it's bad because if you want if you want other fans to go at your next convention, try to give some
Let them know it exists.
Show what a good
projects.
time it was.
Yeah. So or we only have picture and it's just one picture and it's okay. I mean, we have a lot of picture, but yeah, I mean, we need more video. It was really fun to watch Rich and Rob speaking French and other.
Oh, okay. Look at this. All right, I'm gonna link. Sarah's just sent me a link. Check this shit out, you guys.
It's the two with the with the the Dorito stuff.
Dad Rito. Did they not notice when they made their logo? It drove me nuts.
It looks like Doritos Scout is shouting from 8,000 miles away.
And this one is Rich speaking really really French, and he's speaking about his school, and it's really clumsy, but it's really really cute.
Blast.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, but English people who try to speak French give me life. I mean, I love this so much.
I won't even say I know pineapple has a name. I know I'm an English speaker. I don't go there.
My English is not super good, but
no, it's probably better than most of ours.
That's great.
You really don't sound like you're struggling at all.
I'm trying.
I think you're doing a great job.
Oh, thank you. But I have this accent,
okay, it's cool as shit. So you know, it's really fucking cool.
But something is really, really funny because in the video when Rob and Rich are talking about the favorite French word, I mean, Rich is saying that his favorite French word is herbe, what does mean grass, and Rob's he just act he's saying that what is it? He imitates someone who's smoking, and it's weird because it's French slang. I mean,
boy,
familiar word. How to say it? I'm sorry. Yes, slang. I think. I mean, when you say something, it's in your country.
Oh no, you slang, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you got
because
it. Oh, I thought you were describing it, not describing it as slang. And I was like, she's gonna tell us what it is. No, that's the right word. That's the right word.
And yeah, and the word that Rich chose is it's French slang words for the weed, and Rob is imitate someone who is smoking, and I'm okay, it's something really French. How he know that? I mean,
because they probably
know. Yeah, Rob, what's how you know that?
Probably by smoking weed in France.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Oh the Lord. And I was like, Rob, you're hiding something. For sure.
I mean,
I mean,
badly.
after the whole like UK detention thing, he was like, or when he was telling the story, he was like, "I like to party, but I'm not stupid." Pretty much.
It's legal.
It's not. Yeah. No. I'm saying it's. I was saying it's not. It's not like anyone gives a shit. Like no one cares.
Okay. I was like, wait, it's not legal. Okay.
Because it is legal in California, right?
I was gonna say like that fucking.
Yeah,
it's only
super
10
legal.
Minutes, 10 minutes at the end of Matt's meet and greet is like, listen though. Like, it was great.
Canada's in the process of legalizing it.
I'm glad that we've come here.
It grows in my backyard.
Do you need a French report about this? Because it's like, it's a great time. No, it's illegal in France. Like,
Oh.
we're next to Amsterdam, so.
I completely
Yeah.
redact all of my previous statements.
Not okay.
Stuff well, shit. Now I'm curious about like what parts of fandom that I'm missing out on because I don't speak the same language.
Mm.
It's interesting.
I wondered that too.
There's like whole swaths that are just invisible. Like,
Yeah, I want to go look for French fandom now.
I mean, Corbin has
Don't really. It's just we are not really. I've seen some. How you call this? The Winchester? Yeah, we don't have those in France. I mean,
You don't have what?
how you call the Sam and Dean chip?
Oh,
They brought-
Wincest.
Winchester. What?
I mean, that. Stick with that one. You don't want the other version.
They're just so stupid. I'm like, oh, anyway, I'm sorry if people.
No. It's a portmanteau of.
It's just sick. Yeah, I'm sorry. But yeah, we like French fandom is more like Destiel and Sam Steele, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah, I've seen
Oh.
not a lot of Sam Steele, but a lot of Destiel.
Oh, it's so cute though.
It's like the last episode was like.
Oh my gosh.
It's just like it was just crazy.
That
But-
transcended language borders.
Yeah, just
Everyone-
hashtag mixtape
everyone-
for fucking ever.
Yeah, everyone just loved that mixtape.
Oh my god. The famous
Man.
mistake. And we have some Sam and Castiel one. I think Castiel Castiel Sam, Gabriel and Sam. Oh, Sam is so famous. Dean and Castiel, Sam and Ellen. I
Oh,
think
Sam and Ellen.
the
Eileen.
one who's
I
speaking
think she
with.
means Eileen.
Oh yeah, we call it Ellen. Wait, it's
Oh gosh.
Ellen from.
Oh, okay. She's been dead for like 7 years.
But that would be a weird pairing.
And yeah, some Bobby and Crowley, but it's like an old ship.
Probably.
But yeah, number one is like Destiel.
I like that that's on the list even.
But with with King of Con, it's like Rob and Rich. I have seen a lot of Rob and Rich, and I'm like, oh, okay, guys.
Oh,
It seems like France is really loving on Rich.
yeah.
Well, if you're really fan, like if you follow what's happened in America, I mean, I had to watch King of Con. I had to download some illegal websites to be able because
It's just not available.
how you call it? Yeah, it wasn't Comic-Con HQ wasn't.
Available, yeah.
It's like blocked in France. So I was like, no way, France, you won't stop me to watch King of Con. So
Aw.
I had to. I mean, you have to be a really hardcore fan in France if you want to watch all of this. But
Gotta find the
yeah,
money.
but it's worth it. I mean, staying up until 4, 5 a.m. to just watch King of Conversation. Worst it.
It's great.
Oh, that makes me so happy.
That's why I want to move in America. I mean, I want to share this moment with people. I'm like, not a lot of people I've seen like King of Kong from some like alone and sad in my world.
Oh no!
So I'm like, oh, I want to talk about it, but people didn't saw it. I'm like,
Surely there are other French Kings of Conversation and Kings of Con fans, but we gotta find at least one more. Talk to Sarah. Talk to her, guys.
so lonely.
Aw.
Play some music on the background. But no, I mean, I have some American friend to speak about it, so I'm cool.
We gotta infiltrate France though.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Ugh. All right. I think I'm ready to go back to sleep. Does anyone else have any alibis? Anything else to add?
I just
Alibis?
came up with a theory.
What's that?
Sorry, bad Wi-Fi.
I came up with a theory about how the people convention people did a Harry Potter con before. And that's so widespread, they were like, of course it'll do well, it already advertises itself. So maybe with the Supernatural one, because it's so niche, they added a magic show because they were like, people like magic. The Harry Potter one did great. So we'll add a magic show.
If somebody has no concept of what any like fandom shit is, it's just like
They're super into magic.
They like magic. They loved Harry Potter. These are probably the same people. So that's my theory. That's all I have.
I was gonna say, if you only made it gay, then like you'd be like you're hitting your core demographics, and that reminded me yesterday, walking with Cam down to we're coming down from Griffith Park, and we were looking for something to do, and there's stuff advertised in the Upright Citizens Brigade websites, and I don't remember what it was called. It was either like a game show or the Hunger Games, but it's spelled G-A-Y, and it's that. So this is like the Upright Citizens Brigade. This is like comedy you don't fuck with. These are talented people. These are like, they're fucking legends. But the fucking the blurb for this is like, gay ass host Ryan gays up the straights right up in your face. And it's like literally that's the entire advertisement for whatever the show is. It's just gay ass host gaying it up with the straights. Yeah.
So you think if this con would have had some advertising, but they made it super gay?
Super gay. I mean, a lot of magic, moderate gay. Those are the core demographics, clearly.
Yeah, gay, magic, also some guests.
gay magicians.
Gay magic.
Gay magicians. The con could have been called.
Just Gay Magician Con.
Featuring some guys, actually not featuring. They came on their own accord. We're not paying them. They just wanted to see this gay magician.
That's a long title.
It's a subtitle. There's a dominant title, and then there's a subtitle.
I knew it was coming next, and there was nothing anyone could do to stop it.
I mean, at least FranceCon doesn't sound like as bad as Firefest. You've got that going for you.
The prices aren't too far behind.
Demetrius y'all are gay.
Less tense.
But look, I mean, I want to add something. I mean, Sebastian Rocher, the guy who play.
Yeah.
The only
French.
fluent French speaker. Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck? Why isn't he there?
It's French,
Fuck Sebastian.
and he's not even here. I mean, come on, guys.
You just hear distant Sebastian French laughter.
French, specifically French.
Has he committed treason? Is this an act of treason?
I mean, he even, he tweeted it like, oh, I'm French, and I'm not even invited. I'm like, wow, it's rude. I mean, it's really rude. It's just weird.
He would have been. They could have hired him to be the translator.
Dude, right? I mean, it'd be a
Oh
lot.
my god, it would have
probably
just
a
made
lot
everything
more
really
like
dirty.
sexual.
Yeah, everything would have been X-rated, but it would have been better than what they have now.
It's like that is a con I would go to.
Mm.
Absolutely. That is a feature.
But
Everyone,
yeah,
all the French people leave the con like, wow, Ron really has a mouth on him.
Very lewd.
Brazen. Because Rich would just fucking let him.
Oh yeah.
That's absolutely what he said.
oh my god. I love when people made fun of French people. It's so true.
Well, like Lori said that she was vending and someone walked by her table with a bag full of baguettes, and then not shortly after, a man with a beret sauntered past.
Followed by a
Hey.
man with just a bottle of vodka.
You're clowns.
And then I
I don't
quoted
think that's a
Lori
French
saying,
thing.
it was like, Lori, you can't just make shit up about France. And a French person immediately was like, excuse me, I fucking love baguettes. And I was like,
Well,
Like
if,
all
and she
caps.
said, this is the
Let me
most
tell you.
enthusiastic I've been all week. And I was like,
if I was in
Baguette.
France and someone didn't walk past me with a giant bag of baguettes, I would be kind of upset.
You'd be like, France, I want a refund.
I mean, it's going to be funny, but like I'm really serious about it. Like baguette is a religion for us. I mean, it's true. I mean,
It makes me so happy.
it's really true. It's not like meat or no. It's really true. I mean, every day for myself, I'm going to buy a baguette because I love enjoying eating bread.
fucking assault weapon of bread.
This is
But I
like a
don't wear beer and
It's like arm length bread.
This is like a cultural thing in France, though. Like you buy groceries every day, like instead of like the way we North Americans load everything with preservatives, so we can do our groceries once a week.
Yeah, but do you need a piece of bread that can double as a cane or a bat?
I mean,
Well, yeah, because of safety, home safety.
Why are you trying to declare war on France right now?
Casey's still in the fucking chat. Casey, go
I
to sleep, buddy. You have a date tomorrow.
I feel allegiance to my French cousins. I'm on the baguette side.
They're
Well, I
French on the
imagine,
baguette
like-
side.
So, like, in every house, there's, like, a water tap, and then there's also one of those tubes that they generally use for mail, but they just slide baguettes, like every morning.
I was
you get
thinking
your
like
baguette.
an umbrella stand. It's like a baguette stand. You just pop right in there.
Yeah.
I just want to say that like most of the things that you see on the internet about French people, like 10% of them are true. We love baguettes and we don't love like ha ha ha. It's not a thing.
Still gonna do that. Still gonna do that. I'm sorry.
We don't do this.
Oh, baguette.
What is it? What even prompts that noise?
That's their battle cry.
Scout,
It sounds
Scout,
like a mocking goose.
Scout, we need you to write God and Gabe go to France, and then just play a lot of it.
Just that.
There's a Flight of the Conchords song called Fudu Fafa, and it would
Oh,
basically
so
be that
great.
song.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Oh, baguette.
Oh my
It would
God.
basically be that. They're just making shit up.
Gabriel
we
is
don't-
inexplicably shirtless the entire time.
Only Gabriel is shirtless.
Oh my god. But like in King of Con, like when Sebastian makes fun of because he's French, like yeah, it's kind of true. Like it's I'm sad to say it, but yeah, it's true. I mean, oh my god. Like we just enjoy to flirt with people, like because we're just happy.
Oh, that was the sweetest explanation. We're just happy.
But we don't do like to people, like not like that.
Do you ever just do it quietly to yourself? I mean,
Don't we all?
I mean, if we're being honest, who doesn't? Find that other French person that was really impassioned about baguettes.
It's just true. I mean, we love baguettes. I mean, if you want to, English guy made fun of us, like playing with the French stereotype. It's like, it's really true. But
I don't even know that I have any particular feelings about French stereotypes, but I'm so captivated by yours. It's true though. We love baguettes.
it's really true. It's like because it's like something we eat with everything. Like for breakfast, you can eat with butter, and you can eat for lunch, or if you're hungry, you can eat. It's just.
I feel that way about beer.
if you're stranded on an island, you can craft a raft.
I feel that way
A
about
short-lived
cheese.
one. If it's very close to another island.
Or they're very old baguettes. I'm just saying, it's a multi-use bread.
It's not supposed to be used for anything. It's bread.
That's what
It's a
you
building
say.
material. Okay. Listen, I never meant any offense to the baguette fandom.
I know, when's Baguette Con?
Yeah, what the
You know
fuck?
what,
is
Noah?
that?
Stop bullying the pro baguette people, all right?
Baguette shaming. Next semester.
Shame.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. All right. Any other alibis? Anything else?
How
Shut
about pressing the
off.
French?
You know what? Fuck.
This is fun.
I'm gonna give it a chat.
Yeah, this is good.
We got great information out of this.
Mm.
It sounded really
Yes, thank you.
sarcastic. We really did, but then
Yeah, thank you very much for joining us, by the way, Sarah.
thank
Yeah,
you.
It's, I mean, it's a pleasure. It's like, thank you for letting me join it.
All right.
It's
Alright,
fun
right.
to talk about something that some people like think the same thing that you. But yeah,
Hey
thank
man, we're
you.
here. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's not for broadcast, so y'all fucks on the other end can go eat a dick.